After how many years, Manchester United is back finally. We are finally back in action. We are finally back in action. How long? How long have you guys been waiting for Manchester United in action? Premier League is as in the FA is a joke. They are actually a joke for a very long time. And you went in the first weekend that football was supposed to be back. You went and put FA Cup. Like, I don't understand. But however, it's not what we are here to discuss. The important thing now is that we are finally back and we are ready to go. This is your Manchester United versus Leeds United preview. The Roses Derby is actually a very serious game for us. Leeds haven't won Manchester United for over 45 years at Old Trafford. They've never won. So this game we have to take it very serious. Manchester United has been away at Dublin from what they told us, doing their intense training sections at Dublin. So and Leeds has played an FA Cup game during last weekend. So they are fresh. They are even going to be more fresh than us. Yes, and majority of the times we've actually not shown whenever we go for international break or whenever we go for break. Our first game, we are always looking sluggish and slow. But however, I hope this one will be a different one because we went out to Dublin to train intensely. So hopefully we are going to get our result on Monday. So Manchester United will be playing Leeds at Old Trafford on Monday night, and it's Monday night football. I don't know how Premier League can treat us bad like this. But that is because we are not in Europe. That is because we are not playing in Europe. But however, this game now is a very serious game. Leeds are they are hovering around in that relegation zone. They are hovering around. So they are actually going to take this game very serious. They are going to take this game very serious. And we all know how our matches and our game against Leeds, we all know how it pans out. We have to go at them from the first minute. We don't need to pity them. We actually do not need to pity Leeds. We have to go at them from the first minute. Go at them from the first minute. That is how we have to batter Leeds on Monday. First half, at least, get 2 goals in. And they will mellow down. But if we try to come and play catch up football, they will come at us. And they have players that can easily hurt us. Leeds United, they have good players. Okafor is there. What was that their midfield name? Is it Starch or Starch? The guy is okay. I think their manager said he won't be traveling with them to Old Trafford. So we have to take this game very serious. We have to take this game very serious. Yes, and let's remember that in as much as we are looking good in that third position, 2 or 3 games away, if we don't win this game or even draw this game, it won't be very easy for us. We have to move very far away from Chelsea and Liverpool. We have to, cement that Champions League football. So it's very, very important we win this game. Win Leeds on Monday. We will go to Stamford Bridge, get a draw, and we are ready to go. Chelsea are actually playing Man City this weekend, and Fulham will be dealing with Liverpool. They will deal with them. Liverpool is rubbish. So let's get our win. We don't need to rely on Chelsea and Liverpool before let's get our game and get our 3 points. So that is it. Without wasting time, I'm going to give you guys my starting lineups for that Leeds game. We all know in goal is Sane Lamens. Yes, our number one. The back four will pick itself apart from Harry Maguire being suspended. So I will go with Diego Dalot, Yoro, Lisandro Martinez if he's fit to start. Michael Carrick will give us update on that on his press conference tomorrow. So if he's fit enough to start, I will start Lisandro Martinez. Then we all know Luke Shaw will retain his position in that back three. My two midfielders, Casemiro and Kobe Menu, they have been decent mostly. Casemiro has been a very great, important player for us. But Kobe Menu, since some runs of games Carrick has given to him, he hasn't yet kicked the way I would want him to perform. But he's just there. He's okay. And he's better than any other midfielder we have. So I'll still go with Kobe Menu and Casemiro there. We all know our best player, Bruno Fernandes, as the 10. Then, where it gets tough for me, Benjamin Sesko have been knocking on the door for a start, for a consecutive start. Not just start one game and drop him the next one. The guy has been impressive whenever he's coming from the bench, and he is now knocking on the door for Michael Carrick to start him for some games in a row. So he deserves it. He deserves it. Another player I will be questioning is Brian Mbomo. Yes, Brian Mbomo, this second half of the season, he has been, as in the goals there has dried up. The goals there has, maybe it's because he's been played off position. But I will go with Brian Mbomo and Ahmad as well. Ahmad is not stable. So I'll be dropping Ahmad and I will go with Brian Mbomo in that left wing side, Matthias Cunha and Benjamin Sesko. So this is how I'm actually going to line up. This is how I'm actually going to line up against Leeds United. So guys, tell me what you think in the comment section if you are actually on board with this my formation and lineup, and tell me who you are going to bring in ahead of Sesko, Mbemu, and Ahmad. Tell me who you are going to drop and who should start the game. So that is it. Now let's talk about the Harry Maguire contract extension. Harry Maguire have actually extended his contract with +1 additional one. Harry Maguire has been a great servant for this football club, no doubt. No doubt, Harry Maguire has actually been a great football servant for us. Great mentality. The last 2 seasons, the guy has been flawless for us. But was it a good idea for Manchester United to extend this contract? In my opinion, if Harry Maguire would give us the exact, not too much, just the exact performance he has given us last season and this current season, if he can replicate that performance, as in I think that contract, he's worth it. He needs to be, as in he's worth it. But we all know Harry Maguire is getting old. Harry Maguire didn't sign this contract to just sit on the bench. The guy would want to, Harry Maguire will always play. He will always play. Now, it might be a blessing and it might be a problem for us. In terms of experience, the guy is a mentality, as in he's a mentality monster. For what Harry Maguire went through and what he passed through from the media, from Manchester United fans, from me also, and he still stood his ground, focused, and came back stronger. That is, his mentality is top notch. The guy's mentality is top notch. So definitely he's going to help our younger ones, our younger players like Lenny Yoro and Edin Heaven. But it might Harry Maguire stay might stunt the growth of these two players because Harry Maguire will be playing. In as much as we are going to qualify for the Champions League and more games will be played, yes, but he might stunt the growth of this guy because Harry Maguire is always playing. He would always want to play. But however, his experience in that back line is needed. Manchester United, if I'm in that board, if I'm in that Manchester United board, I will keep Harry Maguire and still go and sign a ready-to-go defender. I will keep Maguire and still go and sign a ready-to-go defender. Yes, but we all know our penny pinching owners, they won't do it. Harry Maguire is just here just because of he took a pay cut. Yes, that is why they extended his contract for additional 1 year. But however, he's an experienced player and he's going to help us. We are going to play more games next season. So having Harry Maguire will be a very good idea if he can replicate anything he did, as in the performance he gave us last season and this current season. If he can replicate it, then he's worth keeping. This is my opinion on Harry Maguire extending his contract at Old Trafford at Manchester United. Now, let's get into our midfield targets. Manchester United went on a 3 weeks break, almost a month. It felt like it was a year to me without Manchester United playing football. We didn't. It was just after this their it was just at this their trip at Dublin that shows that the players and the media is pushing for Carrick to get that job. They never had any interview with any manager. Nothing. They just want to give Michael Carrick the job straight away. Yes, some of us might say interviewing coaches might obstruct the movement or the stability of our club or of Michael Carrick's caretaker regime by not giving him the flow. If we start interviewing managers now, the guy might lose focus. So that is what some people or some of us might be thinking. But this 3 weeks was the only 3 weeks free we had to cement or to know who our midfield target and who our manager will actually be. Now, during the week, throughout this week, it has been known, it has been shown that Michael Carrick is likely, like 90%, is 90% done that Michael Carrick is going to be the Manchester United manager next season. So the media has been pushing that, the players has been pushing that, everybody, majority of the fan base has been pushing that as well. But for me, I think an interview was actually needed. We are supposed to run interviews these 3 weeks. Interview managers, managers for the job. Even Carrick himself, he needs to be interviewed. But we actually did not do anything. Now, coming to the midfield targets, we have been linked to almost all the midfield players in the world football, especially in the Premier League. The whole midfielders in the Premier League, we've linked to all of them. And still yet, we don't know the particular midfielder we are going for. Look at Man City. It has been reported severally that Man City are doing the grand works for Elliot Anderson. While in the other hand, it has been reported that Manchester United said Elliot Anderson is their main target, is their number one target. While Man City is there doing their groundwork, we are here talking is our main target. We are no talks, nothing. We've not met their agent, Elliot Anderson's agent. We've not, but reports is saying that Manchester City is doing the groundwork, but Manchester United saying that Elliot Anderson is their main target. How? Go and do the job. Go and do the. As in, we knew it's over 18 months now that we knew we need a midfield player. Manchester United board knows that Casemiro will be leaving. He literally said it was it in the January. The guy made it open that he will be leaving after the season. And throughout that period, we've known that we need a midfield player. Before the season started, we all knew we need a midfield player. That board knows that we need a midfield player. Just look at until now, we've not laid our hands on one. I'm not panicking. I'm actually not panicking, but the way we run this, the way these guys run this football club, I don't like it. Majority of us will know that we don't like it. Yes, they might go and do some great deals once the transfer window opens. The World Cup is immediately after the season is the World Cup, and we are not going to have enough time. These 3 weeks was the best time to actually go and do the groundworks of the midfield target we want. For me, in my own opinion, I would want us to get Sandro Tonali. He is the player that once he comes into this football club, he will, as in the midfield, will change. He can come. Many of us are saying get a midfield player who can play with Kobe Menu, who can complement Kobe Menu. I don't like that statement. Who will complement Kobe Menu? No. How about we get a midfield player for the team? How about we get a midfield player that will compete, not complement, that will compete with Kobe Menu? Yes, because the only player that doesn't have comparison, that no one should compete with, is Bruno Fernandes in that Manchester United squad, and Sané Lamens. Every other position needs competition. Apart from Bruno Fernandes and Sané Lamens, every other position in that Manchester United team needs competition. 2 or 3 competitions, 100%. So that statement, majority of Manchester United fans always saying we need a midfielder that will complement Kobe Menu. How about we need a midfielder that will challenge Kobe Menu, or we need a midfielder that will play for the team? So that this midfield market is very, very open. We can do things. Go and spend the money. Ineos, go and spend the money. Go and land Sandro Tonali in this football club. Go and land him. Get Sandro Tonali. Get Matthias Fernandes. And maybe you can go and get your Carlos Baleba or what. In as much as I know there is still something in that guy, but he as in this season, the guy has been terrible. Carlos Baleba has been terrible this season. But go and get me Sandro Tonali. You can back it up with Matthias Fernandes and Carlos Baleba. Yes, I will be okay with that 3 midfields, or even Adam Wharton. The midfield market is wide and open. We have to make any midfielder we are getting into this football club must be a ready-to-go midfielder, a starter. We don't need catch-up midfielders or break and quench midfielders. Go and get Sandro Tonali. That will be my first and preferred target for that midfield role, for that Casemiro's replacement. So that is it for me in terms of our midfield targets. Now, I will give you my Premier League team of the season so far. Premier League team of the season so far. So my Premier League team of the season so far, in goal, I will go with David Raya. The guy has been flawless for Arsenal this season. He has been flawless. What a fantastic goalkeeper, David Raya. My right back, I will go with Julian Timber. The guy has been top notch for Arsenal. Now, My two center backs is Saliba and Gabriel. These players has been top notch for Arsenal this season. They has been flawless. They are the backbone of Arsenal this season. Raya, Timber, Saliba, and Gabriel. Then my left back is O'Reilly, the Man City young player, Nico O'Reilly. The guy has been swift this season. The guy is very fan. I don't know if he's a midfield player or a left back. I don't know, but he plays everywhere and he has been fantastic. So I'll be using him in that left back. Now, my midfield, I will go with Casemiro and Declan Rice. Yes, Szoboszlai is one to look into. Xhaka at Sunderland is also a good challenge, but I will go with Casemiro because Casemiro has actually shown with his age and with his performance and with his goals. I think he's supposed to be there. So I will go with Casemiro and Declan Rice in that midfield. My number 10, we all know the best player in the Premier League, Bruno Fernandes. No doubt, no argument. He is my Premier League player of the year. He has won 6 Premier League player of the month this season. Tallying Cristiano Ronaldo and about to tally with Harry Kane and Kun Aguero, who has won it 7 times in a season. So Bruno Fernandes is up there, which I know with the remaining few more games now, or is it 2 months to go, he will tally that. He will be on top with Harry Kane, Kun Aguero, and he will be there he will get joint with them there. Yes. And that assist record and go and assist record is actually going to break it. He will break it definitely. 20 goals. That is Kevin De Bruyne. 20 goals, 20 assists in a season. That is Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. Bruno Fernandes is, I think, is he 16 or 17. So he's definitely going to break that record. We still have 7 more games to play. So he is the best. He's actually the best midfield player, number 10 in world football currently, no doubt. Now, my left wing, I will go with Anton Semenyo. The guy has been swift. He has been fantastic for even when he was at Bournemouth and now at Manchester City. The guy is swift. My right wing, I will go with Brian Mbeumo. In as much as his contribution have dried up almost this second half of the season. So, but Brian Mbeumo, I think he is up there. He's actually up there in that Premier League team of the season. So I will go with Brian. Then my striker is Igor Thiago, coming from the Brazilian league and coming to Premier League, tearing it up. Igor Thiago, that he will be my striker in the Premier League team of the season. So tell me who you are going to change, or tell me who you disagree with. If you disagree with me in this my Premier League team of the season so far, my manager for the team will be Labrise. Is it Labrise or Lebrise, the Sunderland manager? Yes, the Sunderland head coach. He will be my manager of the season so far. So, Raya in goal, Julian Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel, O'Reilly, Rice, Casemiro, Bruno, Semenyo, Mbeumo, and Igor Thiago. That is my Premier League team of the season so far. So guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me how What's your score prediction against Leeds United? Tell me what you think about Harry Maguire extending his contract. Tell me what you think about our managerial job, who is going to be our manager, and our midfield target. And tell me what you think about my Premier League team of the season so far. Put everything down in the comment section. I'll be checking it. I'll be going through it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is the United Agenda. One love until we meet on the next one.